I will. Determination says I will. The next thing I want to talk about quickly is when you are determined. I want you to look at this graphic picture of this small insect, the worker ant. You can look at it. It's such a determined living being. You know, it's so dogged, it's persistent, it's strong-willed, it's strong-minded, it's resolute, it's gritty, single-minded, steadfast, tenacious, and stubborn. If you look at what he's doing, sometimes I watch it and I'm like, who is carrying what? Is he the one that is carrying his dream, or is the dream carrying him? That is determination. When you are dogged, you persist. You're not giving up at all at any moment in life. That is how to move in life. So this is one thing I learned about this small ant. And they contribute to their colony. And thank God we are a community. They contribute to the colony by everyone doing his piece and duplicating his own piece. You know, everybody is doing it. So what they do, their task is duplicatable, that everyone is able to do exactly as the others. Even when they are able to raise the younger ones, they copy and paste, they teach them, and they tell them, look, on this path, what takes us to the greatness you have discovered in this colony is determination. And we are gritty about it. We are single-minded. I'd like you to take particular note of the word steadfast. Steadfast means I am committed to it, come what may. I am committed to it. I'm not going to let it go. And that's why this ant can carry this thing this far. And you can imagine that it's climbing a pole. It's not that it didn't pick this leaf from a tree. It's crying up. So as he's crying, I'm like, God, who is carrying what? This thing that is twice the size of the person carrying it. That is what we call determination. A dogged spirit. Wow, this is great. Now, the next is strategy. When you are determined, you'll be strategic. It is something you do when we are trying to plan something. That's why we have, if we're in an organization that we have board meeting, you can always be seeing, we call for members of the management for strategic meeting every morning. What is it all about? To look at what we have planned and to be tactical. We are calculated at the pathway we have chosen. The system we have chosen to use, it is a calculated system. It's deliberate. Somebody talked about being intentional. When they talked about being intentional yesterday or 2 days ago, it is true. When we are strategic, we are intentional. We are premeditated, and we consider what we are doing. So that is a strategy, and it is part of determination. You cannot be determined without a strategy. So to be able to copy and paste, we must follow our system tactfully. You know, we are calculated and we are deliberate about it. So nobody should make a mistake and say, wow, I don't know who is drawing lines on the system. You know, so again, repetition and continuation is part of what this ant does. You know, this ant has a pathway here. They have a standard. They have a norm. They are committed to a discipline. They have a practice and they have a guide. And you can look at this pathway. It is something they have used over the years. So that anyone that got up tomorrow and said, because they said they gather their food in summer, they know where they are going. They have high sense of perception. That is what we use in Python Signal. We are calling it, we are seasoned farmers. We gather our food in season and we will come and continue where we have started. So repetition is part of determination. We go through the same path. And I put down here, I said, this produces the same result to anyone if he or she follows the ancient pathway. You can imagine, it is these tiny ants that created this pathway because it has become a standard, it has become a norm, it is a discipline, it is also a practice and guide. So if we are going to duplicate, to copy and paste, we must not be able to turn around and do other things other than the one that has been a standard and our norm. And I like the way the community has come up with simple way of doing this business. Now, I quickly want to talk about focus. Focus is what Jackie talked about. But I like to tell you, if you are going for something, if you are double-minded, you can never get anything done. Determination tells you is one of the key things that powers determination. Focus. You need to be focused, and that's why I put a quotation here. Neither be ye of a double mind. If you are a double-minded person, you can get nothing from God. That I can assure you. So if you have signed up for a season, make sure you see through the season. Don't jump. And I tell people that anything that grows becomes strong and wise, but anything that jumps falls. And that's why people who keep jumping, in this one you are jumping, in that one you are jumping, in the other one. If you are not focused, then I can tell you, you are not a determined person. You are not single-minded. You are not dogged in the thing you have committed yourself to do. So focus is one key thing about copy and paste or duplication, because we need to be focused to follow until we have struck where the point we want to go in life. So it's very important. The next thing I want to talk about, I'm rushing because I really want to get to some things that I want to dwell on. You see, these young people, I said successful team is a group of many hands and one mind. Let me take that again. Successful people is a team of a group of many hands and one mind. Can you see how happy these guys are? Yes, they look dirty. We don't know from what they have been doing that they look dirty, but they see that they are connected in one spirit, one mind. But that's what a team spirit is. They are doing one thing and they agree. So to be able to duplicate, to be able to copy and paste, and to be able to pass on to the next generation, we must be able to have a single mind. And that's why in part of the things we talk about, the worker ant is that is single-minded. They have one mind and they are working by this reason of one mind. We have one mission, we have one focus, and we are going on this commission. And that is one of the issues, so that we don't complicate our pathway. It is one thing we do and one thing and nothing more. That is it. So I love these kids so much. And I look at them and I get inspired. If you look at their smile, look at their smile, look at the way they're laughing. It's like, wow, we have conquered. And that is the spirit. If we are determined and we're focused, we have one single mind, we will conquer. Definitely will conquer. Then the strength, look at the lion. The strength doesn't come from what you can do. Many of us think it is from what we can do. No, it comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't do. How is this to duplication? How is this to determination? You can imagine it, that I couldn't do it before, but because I'm determined, and because somebody has been able to be there, I'm able to copy. I've been able to duplicate exactly what another person has done and has gotten the same result. So it is an ancient pathway. So strength does not come from what you can do. No, it is measured from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't do. It is a very powerful thing. And that's what the lion does. It has a spirit that says, look, even if he tries and fails, he does not give up. He's a continually determined animal that until I hit, I will never give up. So that is what it is. Can we try to overcome our fears? One of the things that fight and discourage us is giving up. Never give up. Never give up. Every successful story in network marketing is a tale of endurance in the face of hardship and discouragement. Thank God, our boss, Ejoke, just said something about it. On this pathway, you find a lot of difficulties, a lot of difficulties. Things will happen. People will discourage you. What I call sudden curves and valleys of life that will normally cause accidents. But let me say it again. Every successful story in network is a tale of endurance in the face of hardship and discouragement. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what has discouraged you. I don't know what is hard as far as you are looking at hardship. But if you endure, if you are determined, you will write your story. It becomes a successful story. It may take years. There will always be setbacks and disappointments along the way. It could be from your downlines or people you have prospected. It could be even in the system that somebody is trying to do something that angers you, my friend. But if you stay the course, you will reach your goal. And I like what this Weldon University said here. By this, look at the graphic picture of another worker ant trying to push this thing uphill. It is hard to beat a person who never gives up. It is hard. So if you are determined in life, nobody can beat you. Nobody can beat you. If you watch people that have met great success in life, the storyline is that they were determined individuals. Never give up. It must be a spirit in you. Never give up. The next thing is in determination. If you want, you must succeed, you must find a mentor. Network marketing is based on the sponsorship principle. The person who recruited you into the business, which is your sponsor, is in charge of training and managing you. But I put something here. But your sponsor may not always be qualified for the job, which in most cases is. Find someone with the experience and skill to act as your mentor. Don't be shy. Please, folks, don't be shy. Keep searching until you have found the right person. Secure an able mentor. Securing an able mentor should be your very first task in starting your multi-level marketing business. But this one is it's not much of a multi-level marketing. It is, yes, we do referral, but we don't do it in the spirit of narrow marketing. So there is a slight difference, but it carries the same principle in when you are prospecting people, so that you get a mentor. Find somebody that will teach you when you come into the business. If you don't know it, as I've always told people, this crypto space, if you don't know it, find a mentor. And we thank God for what Elijah is already doing, teaching us the back office training, what to do with your Binance, what to do with the swing trades as Marius gives out his signal. So it is a very good thing. And the eagle here, I put something again, a quotation here. He cared for them with a true heart and led them with a skillful hands. That's what he's talking about, duplication. A mentor duplicates, gives you assurance, takes you through the valleys and onto the mountaintops. So find a mentor. The next thing is work the system. This is very key. In our determination, please, we must work the system. This business is based on turnkey systems that were put in place long before you join. The very fact that your company is successful means that its systems have proven themselves in the marketplace. Take advantage of this fact, work the system just as it is presented to you. And I put a caveat here. Don't reinvent the wheel, please, I beg you. And then, if you must not reinvent the wheel, be coachable, be teachable, and follow your mentor. Can you see the step up there? He's talking about persistence. He said, persistence defeated my dependency. Persistence defeated my fears. Persistence, restored my faith. Persistence electrified my hope. Persistence elevated my change. Persistence renewed my direction. Persistence provided me with clarity. Persistence gave me courage. Persistence gave me purpose. And finally, persistence delivered me. That is from poverty. So work the system, be persistent, be determined. You will definitely get there. And I can assure you that we will all celebrate one by one. You know, here I like the keyword here. Nobody is a top earner in Python Signal. Nobody is a top earner. We don't hype anybody. What you do is what you get. And when you get it, any other person, if he does it, he gets the same thing. So we don't celebrate nobody say you are the top earner, you are this. No. But when you persist, when you are determined, you will be certainly delivered from poverty. And I want to say this quickly. Do you remember that Marius has always been saying, he said, if we will follow him, if we are patient, we will make insane money. That is persistence. That is determination. Then when you have actually arrived, tell your story. Every salesman is a storyteller. In most cases, they tell stories about uses and benefits of products or services they sell. Network marketers tell a different tale. They talk about themselves, their lives, and their goals, dreams, and aspirations. Yours is to persuade a prospect to make the same career move you did by joining your company or your group or your community as a distributor, or maybe this time as a subscriber. Let me put it that way. You know, your personal story is critical in inspiring him or them to follow you. It doesn't have to be special. Just tell the truth in your own words, please. And the next line would say something about it. Wendy said something, and I put it here. What I call KISS. Keep it so simple. KISS. A CD, sometimes we have materials you can easily use. It's part of the training we need to do, you know, to him, so that you can say to him, call me in a couple of days with your decision. Your prospect may conclude that this is very simple. Please take note of this. This is a very simple business to work and will be more inclined to try it. This is one thing I want to say. Please, and please, I beg of us, avoid overloaded stories, over exaggerations, cock and bull stories, and time wasting. People have a lot of things these days, and time is money to them, so that we can quickly get to work and do it and get the person to say, yes, it's simple, I can do it. And that's why I like it. Okay, he said in a day sometimes he make how many presentations, and the new slides he has given us, they are so simple, you can do it within 15 to 20 minutes max, so that we can carry people along. And that is what we call duplication, copy and paste. Forget all the reasons why it won't work, and believe the one reason why it will work. Please. Petros said that. Then this old man says something. All of us do not have equal talent. That is Dr. Kalam. But all of us have an equal opportunity to develop our talents. We're talking about duplication, copy and paste. You want to be like your mentor? You want to be like one of the great speakers? Please, you will learn under big speakers. You will learn under people that are already experts in the industry. That's why I always follow people. Like I've always said, there are people that I don't miss their session. And when they are speaking, I listen to my spirit so that I don't get distracted. So that I want to develop my talent and grow the opportunity that is equally presented to me as is presented to them. So this is a very good key in determination. Learn and develop your talent. It's determination that people use in developing themselves. Then successful people build each other up. They motivate, they inspire, they push each other, and then unsuccessful people do what? They just hate, blame, and complain. Can we please learn to motivate one another? This group has been one of the greatest motivation I have ever been in. It's a wonderful group to be here. I get motivated, I am inspired, and indeed, it keeps pushing me beyond my limit. When I wake up every night, I look at my life and I say, if I don't get it, what will I do? It must work. It must work. And then I look at it, there are others that need to be pushed. And if I have an opportunity, I don't wait. I quickly put on my working tools and I say, come, let me show you how it works. That is just it. So that let's stop the hate and the blame game. Let's stop the complaint and focus on one thing. And then finally, I said, success is not an overnight. It is an over time. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to give you a short. I hope I've made meaning in your life this morning. God bless you. Thank you. Hand over to our boss. It's okay. God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Finbong. We really do appreciate this. And I mean, I love the story of your aunt. Quite very powerful, you know, knowing fully well that you can't fail if you don't give up. And that's the truth about life. If you don't give up in life, there's really no way you can fail. You know, this system has been designed to make more people, if not most people, extremely successful. Okay, so you have the farming part of it to grow your coin. Because I tell you something like this. You know, one of the differences between a successful, okay, and unsuccessful is that most of the unsuccessful people, they are short term. That is their mindset. Short term, short term. So they don't have the tenacity. They don't have they don't want to be dogged. Okay. If they get into a project and they meet a little obstacle, if there is a call, okay, and the market drops maybe $5 below the mark. Oh, there's a problem. No, guys, you get it? No, there is not a perfect system, but there's a profitable system. And we are not coming to say we are perfect. We are coming to say we are profitable. All right, that is the ideal fighting signal. That is what we're showing. Okay, and for you to be profitable, one of the attitude you must possess is determination. So thank you very much, Dr. Finbong, for this, and we do hope to have you again when we call on you. So please, if you have any question, we are more than happy to answer. If you were really, really excited and you got something, just type "good to go." Make Dr. Finbong feel very excited about what he's done. I mean, it's a lot he's shown us this morning. All right. I see some people say thank you, good to go, and all of those things. Thank you very much. Now, we have 4 minutes beyond time. Tomorrow, we'll continue this series of copy and paste. Tomorrow, I'm going to come and explain to you copy and paste as a system when it comes to routine. All right. Success is predictable, so is failure. And that's the truth. Success is predictable. You want to build a multi-million-dollar organization, it's predictable. Okay, you want to make extreme income from the course, it's predictable. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. And please, 9 o'clock Nigeria time, 11 o'clock, that's Nairobi, Kenya time. Okay, we'll be live and direct. So guys, get ready and make sure you're on board for us to do this. Is there any question? So that we can close on this? Okay, we do not have any question. So in the absence of any question, I want to tell you, remember, I love you so much. And this is the season of profit. Keep making money. Same time tomorrow. I'll see you in the road. Bye for now.
Bye.